Ашлан называют духовной столицей Америки, и полностью с этим согласна, потому что, по моим ощущениям, здесь, как нигде в другом месте, собраны необыкновенные люди, и можно найти представителей любой философии, любой религии. И поэтому и удивительно, и неудивительно, что Анастасия случилась, наконец, в Ашленде, но в то же время это для меня большое потрясение увидеть, как люди искренне, глубоко воспринимают ее слова, идею, которую она несет. Какой резонанс, какой отзыв это находит в сердцах. И, знаете, когда я читала книги Анастасии, это было давненько, когда они еще только были на русском языке опубликованы, много лет назад. И я была так взволнована, я переводила чуть-чуть из этой странички, немножко этой, и мужу своему переводила, и всем друзьям, и говорила: смотрите, смотрите. И я думала, как бы мне это донести, хотелось бы мне сесть и перевести это все от начала до конца на английский язык, но я очень сильно сомневалась, потому что когда читаешь то, что говорит Анастасия, и все это действительно поэзия, и все это так необыкновенно и уникально написано, что, кажется, невозможно перевести. Только русскому человеку дано войти в этот ритм, в эту музыку слов и испытать эти состояния. Но я глубоко заблуждалась. Я вижу, что здесь дело, наверное, не в языке, не в принадлежности к какому бы то ни было государству или нации. А здесь идея, которая не вербальна, которая достигла не умы, а сердца людей, где бы они ни находились. 10 лет я живу здесь и все-таки чувствую себя по-прежнему иностранкой. Все-таки я русская, украинка, славянка, скажем так. Я никак не могу с ними полностью слиться. Но когда спадают все эти наши искусственные одеяния, и когда мы перед Господом, перед чистотой, перед красотой, перед Анастасией, перед природой, когда мы стоим, взявшись за руки, мы такие одинаковые, и мы есть одно целое. И ради этих состояний стоит действительно все захотеть заново, жить и любить.
I'm a giver, receiving my lessons, and I'm counting my blessings. I'm grateful, because to walk the path of light is getting easy, but now I see it so clearly. You came into my life, and now I know that you are.
Light.
Love.
Destiny.
Love. Heaven on earth.
Joy.
Well-being.
Harmony.
Gratitude.
Paradise.
Creation.
Life.
Reunion.
Now.
Together. Harmony.
Beauty.
New Eden.
Paradise.
And you.
One more.
Here, I have something for you.
I'm Indigo Ray, and I've created a space of love, and I started 21 years ago. And I didn't know it was a space of love. And I was guided to work with nature intelligences. You have to ask questions, and you start out by a muscle testing thing. And the muscle testing thing is you put these two fingers together, then these two fingers in it, and you try really hard to pull it apart and try really hard to close it, keep it closed. Now, if it stays closed, that's a yes. And if it opens, it's a no. I want to speak to the intelligence of the plant, okay? I want to speak to the intelligence of the apple tree. All apple trees have this one intelligence behind it. So that's how I started. I started asking questions. But after several years, if I had a question, I just heard what to do about it. And basically, the nature intelligences tell me very basic stuff like, feed me, water me, or other things like that. And the first thing they said, no straight lines, okay? Everything is curved, 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 curved. Originally, I had straight lines in here with raised beds with beets and carrots and everything. So then the nature intelligence says, no straight lines. They wanted me to make circles with pyramids. You can see some of the pyramids that are here. And they want everything mixed together. There you have an herb and carrots. And, of course, lots of stuff has been harvested. So you see I mix all the different, there's medicinal herbs there and sunflowers. And there's some winter food there, some kale and cauliflowers. And they told me, please don't sell anything, don't use any machines, do everything by hand. Oh, and look, you see, I have raspberries all around the outside of my garden. Now, isn't that amazing? Now, I planted these many, many years ago before I ever heard of Anastasia, and it makes a great border. In the first place, raspberries want to move all the time, so they can move, to the next place and the next place. I wanted to mention the new plant. People still come to me and they tell me things. And one time this man came to me and said, these new plants coming to the planet. One of them would come to my garden. And, plants are leaving the planet. All these things are becoming extinct. And one day I was weeding and I pulled this plant up and the plant screamed at me, no, I'm the new plant. So I put it back down, and it's not particularly pretty, and I think it's going to have a spiritual purpose. I mean, botanists have come here and have agreed that it's a new plant. They've never seen it before. I haven't called it anything because I have to take a photograph of it and send it to universities and botanists, and get it named with a Latin name. And it's not very pretty. As I said to the nature intelligences, why don't you send me something beautiful? Then I can make some money as an ornamental. But who knows, maybe this plant has a great future. But I was so glad when I found out about Anastasia and the fact that she was from Russia. Because Russia has been through everything. I think Russians have already seen every kind of government there is, and they're ready to grow. They're ready to evolve, and that's a perfect place to have Anastasia come from. I think Vladimir and Anastasia decided, before they incarnated, that they were going to meet together, and that she was going to do her thing, and he was going to learn all about the world. And so when they came together, they were a perfect team. And he's so innocent, and I'm sure he has a photographic memory. How else could he possibly remember all these things so perfectly? And a lot of people say, well, he comes across as a sort of bumbling guy, Well, we want that. We want to believe that anybody could meet Anastasia, and anybody could have these experiences. I started out with a lot of food, and then I got into beauty. So this garden is about beauty. I'm an artist. At different times of the year, you will see sections of it, and each section you look at will be a beautiful painting. Take a look at these beautiful pears. Yeah. They'll be ready to pick in 2 weeks. So this is another garden that's about beauty. And I have weddings here, and I give parties. I'm very much into community, so I'm the person in this valley that gives the community parties. Because I have the space, and a few people have had weddings here. Everything you'll see around here is I planted personally. Every rock I carried here personally. And I never had a problem with bees. In the spring, the trees are covered with blooms, and there's wild bees. There are these little brownish black bees, and then when it gets warmer, the bumblebees come out. So there's plenty of bees.